They call it a lie detector, a polygraph, a machine with wires, needles, and the promise of truth. But I've been around long enough to know the score. Machines don't lie, but the men who run them sure as hell do. Take Quincy, Florida back in '70. An off-duty deputy gets gunned down in a grocery store, and suddenly, the whole damn county wants a killer yesterday. 4 black kids run out of the place in a car, and that's all the cops need. 5 young men dragged in, lined up, and fed to a lie detector operator named Townsend, a guy who could squeeze a confession out of a stone if you gave him an hour and a closed room. Frederick and Keaton, 2 kids who didn't stand a chance. Townsend leaned on them, threatened them with the chair, told them the machine knew everything. And when they broke, the state called it justice. Funny thing though, a year later, 3 other men confessed to the same murder. Turns out the machine wasn't wrong. The operator was. Then there was Terry Seaton out in New Mexico, a kid who passed the polygraph clean as a whistle. Didn't matter. The cops had a story they liked better. A butchered baker, a cash register dumped in a ditch, and a parade of witnesses with rap sheets longer than a freight train. Guys who'd say anything for a deal, a cigarette, or a couple $100 slipped under the table. One of them even claimed Seaton drove 426 miles an hour to make the timeline work. 426. That's not testimony. That's science fiction. But the jury bought it. 3 days of lies, 35 minutes of deliberation, and Seaton was shipped off to rot. It took years of digging, years of recantations, years of witnesses admitting they'd been coached, bribed, threatened, before the truth finally clawed its way out of the grave. 6 years stolen. 6 years for a crime he didn't commit. 6 years because the wrong man failed the wrong test in the wrong town. That's the thing about coercion. It doesn't always come with fists or rubber hoses. Sometimes it comes with wires, a clipboard, and a man in a white shirt telling you the machine already knows you're guilty. But I've seen enough to know the truth. The machine doesn't know a damn thing. It's the operator who decides what it means. And in this line of work, truth is just another dial they twist until it points where they want. So I keep digging, because someone has to. Someone has to speak for the ones who got chewed up by the system, spit out by the machine, and buried under confessions that were never theirs. In this city, justice doesn't come from needles on a graph. It comes from men willing to call a lie, even when it's printed on official paper.